In this video, I will showcase another brilliant idea by Hikaru in the opening. And this idea is to simply play b3, bishop b2. Let me show you what are the tricks and traps it sets up in this move order. So now we have a very common position, and Hikaru loves to have one bishop here targeting this diagonal and h7, and another bishop here targeting g7. But now there's no winning move for white, so he keeps developing his rooks. Now both rooks on c1 and e1 are into play. The game continues, and now in order to have the attack you need to bring more pieces to the king side. So knight e5, you get 1, 2, 3, and keep in mind if the knight were to move, you could bring a fourth piece. So now knight f3, another piece is converging to the king side. Black's trying to exchange pieces, and here it's already dangerous for black because you have knight g5. Maybe you can take on h7 at some point, but first rook d1. That's a very nasty pin on the d5. So here Hikaru is already setting up a trap. Now the first move coming to mind here for black is let's do queen c7, right? And you're trying to move the queen away. This will lose with check. Knight g5, if the king moves back, queen h5 wins. If the king moves back, check. And if you do king g5, serves. In a matter of moves, you're checkmating the king. Beautiful stuff. And now on queen g3, taking is not good, but f5 is losing as well. Now in this version, you can just simply do h4 check, and if it takes, queen g6. And here you're threatening g3, right, with a quick checkmate. Let me show you. You do g3, and if the king moves here, this is the end of the road for the black king. Beautiful stuff. But in this position, black took on f3, exchanging more pieces. Queen f3, and here the only move to defend was g6, but what would be better? But queen e7 play. Can you see what was the winning move and the end of the game here? Well, queen d3 the answer. Attacking on h7, so you have to protect, but also attacking the knight. So black is losing a piece and is busted. Let me go to the second game now. And now the second super fast win by Hikaru. So in here again knight f3, now d5 play by black, still b3. Now we know the drill, the bishop is there, we play d4 now only. Now the bishop on d3, so bishop b2, bishop d3, maybe knight e5 will happen, maybe queen e2. This is really what Hikaru has in mind. Now he does a3, so this is to prevent knight b4 capturing that bishop. And here d takes c5, opening the diagonal. So once again, you get that bishop, and he's targeting all the way over here. So here he played c4, and we are move 11, and black already made a mistake. So the right move was probably to take over here. Let me show you what would happen. Most likely, Hikaru will play b4, the bishop retreats, putting the rook into play. And now bishop b1. Once again, we see that formation. Queen d3 could be next. And in this case, you could even do knight d6, right? If the rook moves, queen c2, and you have some idea of taking over here, then you take over here, and the knight on c6 cannot move because then you would take the rook over here. Now this is beautiful stuff, and here again, if you take the knight here, I'm gonna take on f6, and that's gonna be a quick attack. So that was really the plan, but here instead of taking on c4, black went for d4, and this is a mistake. Can simply take and it's protected, and now knight e4 anyway, and the game finished very quickly. So bishop c8, that's a terrible move, but what else can you do? Check here, and now if the queen comes, then you do d5, attacking everything. So gf6 played, now d5 anyway, and you can see that this wins almost automatically. So easy, right? Hikaru makes it looks easy. Take, now retreat, bishop f6, and this is resign, right? Because you have bishop h7, checkmate, and you have all sorts of attack that you can do with d6, rook, fe1, so black through the tower. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. This is very convincing stuff by Hikaru Nakamura. Thank you for watching.